welcome back to Not Your Average. Today we're here at Howard University's HijabFest, where they put on this event that celebrates Muslim women. There are amazing speakers from Olympian Ibtihaj Muhammad to the supermodel Halima Aden. So come check it out. We'll show you some behind the scenes stuff and we'll show you some great interviews. I'm here with Bilal. My daughter would be so proud of me right now. She's a journalist for Al Jazeera English. Literally an honor right now.
The honor is mine because she pulled me and I'm here and I'm love that I'm doing this. So.
I'm so grateful. You know, it's amazing seeing you on TV with your colorful hijabs. Every day it's a new outfit. I wanted to know, how do you incorporate the hijab into your style?
It's a good question. So with me, I like ease.
Yes.
The less that I have to wrap it and fidget with it during the day is the best.
Yeah.
So I like hijab styles that are like jersey or just, fabrics that are really easy to use.
Yeah.
And with that, then it's what goes well on TV. So I can't wear white.
Oh, do they tell you specifically, like?
Yeah. With shirts. But since I know that that's like you can't wear a white shirt, then I'm guessing I probably can't wear a white hijab also. So nothing checkered. So it's thinking about what looks good, but also what looks good on TV, and like merging those two things.
Okay, so do you have a hijab stylist on set, or is it that you gotta do it yourself?
Oh my goodness, I do not have a hijab stylist. In the beginning, so I've been on the show for about 5 years now, and I wish that I did, because it's just hard every morning to like think of what you're gonna wear in addition to what you're gonna say and the questions you're gonna ask. But now I've realized no one knows me like I know me, and so I'm glad that it's up to me to figure out how I look, and so I'm comfortable with it. So no, it's me playing with different styles, playing with colors, and hoping.
That's amazing.
Hoping it sticks, yeah.
Hi everyone, we're here with Sister Halima. I just want to ask you a few quick questions.
Sure.
My first question is sort of about your journey with the hijab.
Sure.
And how do you also incorporate your hijab with your everyday style?
Oh, absolutely. So I actually have a struggling story with hijab, so I hope that that's okay.
Do you?
Yes. So I was actually born Muslim to parents, of course, who were, converts. And, I had a love story with hijab. I grew up in Medina, Saudi Arabia. And the first half of my life, love story with hijab. And kind of when I went to high school is when it kind of like went left. And when I got to college is when I kind of like really struggled and the hijab came off. And the great thing though is it went off for a time, but then Allah was so gracious and merciful to bring me back. Alhamdulillah.
My hijab really defines my identity, and I feel like it's one of the most empowering parts of being a Muslim woman is wearing the hijab. So for me, I wear my hijab and my khimar by just styling in different ways, and I love wearing different prints, different colors, doing turban style, pin it to the bag, and just kind of having my khimar, my hijab exude the feeling and style that I'm wanting to express in that day. So kind of changes per day.
What do you think about this event so far?
I think the event is great. To be honest with you, at the beginning, I was a little skeptical, but at the end, I was like, alhamdulillah.
Were you blown away?
I was really blown away. I think it's a really good event that they should have more often because sisters can kind of like, build companions and meet other sisters from other states and different communities and so forth. And we don't have enough events like this. I think this is something that they should do kind of quarterly.
I agree, and then it's also cool that they brought speakers that are sort of so open, like Ibtihaj was talking about her personal experience with being on Team USA, and it's a side that you don't see very often. And I think it's great. It's not only empowering, but it's very inspirational, amazing. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you for asking me.
Easy.
It was easy.
How do you incorporate the hijab into sort of your everyday style? Because I'm loving the blazer. Mashallah, I love the hijab. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, thank you. So first of all, shout out to Hijab Fashions who's going to be showing her work. This is from her line. But for me, it's really important to always look professional, cute, and modest all at once. So for doing things like internships or going to work as a student, it's really important to me to look professional, but that's not always easy. So looking for things like long blazers, things that cover up but still look nice and are appropriate for like an office setting are really important to me.
So many beautiful women out here, so many women that are, there's Ibtihaj Muhammad who's into sports, there's Halima who's into modeling, We have Ustada Aisha, and I just wanted to know sort of why is it important to hold these kind of events that sort of empower Muslim women? You know, we have the space to come together, and so I just wanted to know why are you here and why do you think it's so important to have these spaces?
Women, like Muslim women, it's good to come together and talk about stuff because some people can relate to what you're going through.
It's twofold for me. So as a woman who was once a young girl who struggled with hijab, it would have been great to have events like these when I was growing up. And, you know, possibly that wouldn't have been my story. And so I think that's why it's important. The other thing is for us to have a place to go for sisterhood and for us to have a place to go where we can kind of like breathe a sigh of relief.
I know, it's
and
so empowering.
We're not judged.
Events like this that bring women and girls together where they can see other women and girls just like them, I think that needs to happen more, for sure.
And then also so many black women.
Yes,
because a
in
lot of
one
times,
room is so awesome. Like, I love it.
Exactly. A lot of times people view, you know, Muslims as just Arabs or just brown people, but it's like there's so many black people, beautiful brown and black people in this building, so it's amazing to have this. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Just walking in here, there's a sense of familiarity, there's a sense of family. It kind of feels like a family reunion in a way, and these are people that I'm meeting that I've never met in real life, but I know from Instagram, I know from Twitter, I know from the work that they do. So I think a lot of people are experiencing that right now, and it's empowering. I know that's such a buzzword, it's kind of cliche,
but it's true. Like you
true.
feel it, you feel it in your
And
heart.
it's a real thing. You feel I can do this because all these other people are standing here doing it with me.
Exactly.
And I think that that's uncomparable. You can't.
You know, this is why I'm doing broadcast journalism. It's because I see
Oh my
you. I
gosh.
see your face.
Mashallah,
Like,
thank you so
wallah.
much.
Do you think it's getting difficult in this political climate to kind of, you know, openly wear your hijab with just so much that's going on in this country? Or do you still feel confident no matter what? Like,
You know, I feel confident. I think that it's all about your perspective on everything that's going on in a political society. Because even though there's a lot of negative things that are being said about Islam and Muslim women, people are also looking into Islam and interested in what's going on and why it's such a phenomenon about people talking about this religion and Muslim women. So I think that I just take the positive aspect and perspective from it and use it as a platform to say, I am my hijab, I like to wear my scarf different ways, and you can wear glitter ones, you know, the
like you
knit
see
ones,
today.
pashmina, turban, to the bag, shayla, all of it. And I think it just kind of use that as a way to shine positive light on the women on hijab.